The history of coffee in 2 minutes. The word coffee entered the English language in 1582. It was adapted from the Dutch coffee, which was borrowed from the Turkish kahve. The well-known legendary story is, an Ethiopian goatherd observed that his herd was energizing after chewing a plant coffee. There is another story. Sheikh Omar discovered some berries when he was starving. Sheikh immediately noticed that coffee boosted his body. Islamic scholars began to use coffee for staying awake during their studies and prayers in the 14th century. By the 16th century, coffee became very famous in the Middle East, Anatolia, and Northern Africa. Soon after, Venetian merchants brought this delicacy, which they had known in North Africa, to Europe. Nevertheless, many Europeans were wary of this Muslim drink until the Pope approved it. The first coffee house opened in Rome in 1645, and the legend of Italian coffee began. In the same years, the Turkish-Austrian Wars introduced coffee to Austria, France, Poland, and Germany. It was the 1700s when Dutch and British East India trading companies began growing coffee on large plantations in Indonesia and transporting it to Europe. At the same time, the British preferred a cheaper drink called tea grown in India. When Americans refused to drink tea because of the Boston Tea Party incident, British merchants sent their coffee stocks to America. South America was only introduced to coffee in the 18th century, despite being the world's largest producer today. Today, almost 2 billion cups of coffee are drunk every day. Almost half of daily coffee consumption is in the US. How do you prefer your coffee? Tell us in the comments and subscribe our channel.